Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend and are excited for our circle time today. Let's go ahead and start with our calendar. What does this say? A-P-R-I-L. April. Let's sing our months of the year song. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. 12 months are in a year. Great job. We have more umbrellas to count, so let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Today is the 13th day in April. And looking at our umbrellas, what color might that one be? Green, blue, green, blue, green. A green 13. What two numbers make up our 13? 1 and a 3. There you go, everybody. Let's sing our days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Domingo, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado. Hay 7 días, hay 7 días, hay 7 días en la semana. Okay, now we're getting ready for our weather. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it cloudy out today? What is the weather like? Look out your window. What do you see? Clouds. The sky is kind of dark out there. What else? What about the wind? It is very, very windy. So how does it feel? No sun, lots of wind. It feels cold. It is very cold outside. So if we went outside, we need our winter jacket. So let's put that on our panda bear. Today, we are going to be reading a book called Our Library. What is a library? What is that? A library is a place that has books. Maybe you go there to read stories, sing songs. Maybe you go there and check out books and bring books home to you. But that's what a library is. A library has lots and lots of books. Library also starts with the letter L. L. Let's look at some pictures that also start with the letter L, like library. What is that? A lollipop. What about those right here? Lips. That also starts with the letter L. Let's do this one. What are those? We see these in fall. Leaves. One more. Lion. Those all start with the letter L, like our word library. Let's go ahead and read our book. Our Library. Miss Goose stamped my library book. She leaned across her desk. Our library is going to be closed forever, she whispered. Oh no, I said. Why? It's too old. It needs a new roof and new paint, Miss Goose said sadly. I said. We checked out 2 books. How to Lay a Perfect Roof, Library Painting for Beginners. We read by day and we read by night. The next day we got started and laid the perfect roof. We painted the library buttercup yellow with sky blue trim and green grass front door. So they fixed the roof and painted the walls. Beautiful, we said. It is beautiful, Miss Goose said. But it takes a lot of money to run a library, and we don't have a lot of money. I said. We checked out a book. How to Make Money Fast. We read by day and we read by night. Then we had a bake sale and an art sale, and we sold candy door to door. Why do you think they're selling all those things? To raise money for the library. Oh my, Miss Goose said, that's a lot of money. But Goats own the ground on the library, and he wants it back. He can sell the land for even more money. I said. How will we learn without a library? Mouse asked. I said. Remember that the library is what we love, not the land that it sits on. What are they going to do? This book says, how to move from one place to another. We read by day and we read by night, and then we looked for a perfect place to put our library. We are going to move it to Buttercup Meadows, we told Miss Goose. Oh my, she said. Old Miss Beaver owns Buttercup Meadows, and old Mr. Beaver is a grumpy fellow. He won't want to give up that meadow. His grandson plays there every day. I rubbed my chin. I thought. You say he has a grandson. Then we checked out 2 books. Read to Your Grandkids. How to Speak Wisely and Well to Grumpy Old Beavers. We read by day and we read by night and looked at the pictures and we thought hard. Then we went out to see old Beaver in his lodge on Puddle Pond. What do you want? He asked. He was grumpy, all right. Rabbit turned his tail and ran, but I spoke up wisely and well. Sir, I said, the library is closing, and we would like to move it to your beautiful meadow. No, the beaver grunted, grumpier than ever. We know you have a grandson, I went on. I was fearful, but determined. Where will he get books to read? With books to read, he'll grow up to be smart, Skunk said. And interesting, Squirrel added. He'll have fun, I told old Beaver. And reading is something that grandparents and grandchildren can do together. Old Beaver said. I opened the book I brought. Look! Old Beaver peered at the pictures. Those are ducks, he said. A grandfather duck and his grandson, I said. Here's a baby chipmunk with his grandmother. No beavers, he scoured. Not yet, I told him. We could send a picture to the publisher. We waited. Old Beaver slapped the desk with his broad, flat tail. And we waited some more. At last he smiled. Oh, all right, he said. Let me get my grandson and we can take a picture. The next day, all of us and the grown-ups too got together to move the library. Our library now sits in the meadows. Buttercups drift around it and its buttercup yellow walls. Its grassy green doors always open, and the sky is mostly always blue above it. On rainy days, we stay cozy inside. On sunny days, we lie in the shade of the big whispering oak trees and we read. We have story hour. Parents bring their little ones. Old Beaver and his grandson come in the afternoon after they've had their naps. Mole takes lots of pictures of them, and Miss Goose has several books about beavers at the library. Badger didn't know how to read, so now we're teaching him. Gopher lies in the grass and kicks up his legs. He says, there's nothing you can't learn to do when you don't have books. Porcupine smooths down her quills. If you can read, she adds, it's even better when you have a library. The end. So, in our book, we learned about all the different books and why we should have them. And all of our books have different stories to tell. So, one fun book that I made is the book about Miss Garbett. This is something that you can do at home. You can draw in your pictures and maybe have mom or dad or an older sibling write in what your book is about. So my first page says, my favorite color is blue, and I drew a blue flower. I have one dog, so I drew that picture. My house is green, kind of like the front door of the library. I love to bake. I made a cupcake and a cake. There are 6 people in my family, so I drew all 6 of them down there. My favorite food is chocolate. And I said that I have blue hair and blue eyes and blonde hair. So there is my book all about me. I want you guys to make one today at home. One last thing I want to do is show you over here. L is for library. 2 things that I found in my house that started with an L is what is this? A lemon. I also found a light bulb. Those are my 2 items. I would like you guys to find items, and I would like you guys also to build the letter L with some objects that you have in your house. Maybe you can use blocks. Maybe you could even use books. Have a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.